Good morning, Honorable Official Care. Myself, Dr.M.Suresh, Assistant Professor in Computer Engineering, Elana College of Engineering and Technology, Dindal, Even. My today topic is DBMS Introduction. What is a DBMS? Database Management System. Every data is stored by the particular security and the privacy of the data is storage. Easy to access in your future. The data is processed by easy to use the in our future access the reusable data reusability technology future usage. So overview of the first file processing system. The data redundancy, duplicate data consistency, difficulty data access, no proper security, no data sharing, no backup and recovery the control. These are the file processing system are the last future previous year is maintained by the file processing system. This data management system is last about 10 years back is used by the file processing systems. The overview of the file processing system is the sales representative data storage sales files, HRS are employee files, then academics are academic files stored in the particular data storage, the inventory storage. These are the no redundancy data duplicate data no inconsistency, the difficult to data access, no proper security, no data sharing, no backup and recovery control. These are the overview of file processing system. These already using by the backup 20 years back using the file processing system. The purpose of the database system, the main purpose are reduce the data redundancy, ensure the data consistency, provide the data security, enable the data sharing, data integrity of enforcement, backup and recovery, efficient of the data access. So these are the main purpose of the database system. Database system is stored the data long year back after the using for the take on the data in our future work. So reduce the data redundancy, reduce the unwanted databases, reduce the redundancy, and the data consistency of the data security, provide the full security of the database consistency, enable the data sharing, one place to another place or get to sharing the data, enable to data integrity enforcement, and backup or efficient of data access. The main purpose of the database system. The next one, so DBMS system reduce the data redundancy, ensure the data consistency, then provide the data. These are the architecture of our data file processing database system. Views of the data. What's the views? The three views of the database system, DBMS, the physical level, the logical level, and the view level. How does the physical level, how data is actually stored? Files are blocks are the indexes. The physical levels are stored in the location. The logical view data is stored in the relationship among the data. So logical view so mentioned by the relational data. The view level is used to share data is how customers the views. These are the three levels of the data is stored. Okay. Then example of three level data. The first one. Then logical level. So first one view level. The viewer of user. View 1, view 2, view 3 as the account folder. For example, bank account folder, account name, account amount, that's the balance amount. So manager account name, view the padi, view to the padi, account number, account name, that type. These are the then view level. Then second one logical level. Logical level maintains by our database account number, so data type of numerical ID, then account name, the data types of used by character set. Then third one the amount. This amount is a numerical for the data types of. These are the backup. These are the logical view of backup the values. The final of physical level of index level stored the account stored account number, the length of 60, minimum stored account number, then account number particular, the account number stored the amount, specify the balance amount. These are the type of the account, the savings account or current account. These are the physical level of data storage. So 3 levels of the data storage: the view level, logical level, physical level. The very precision of processing is functional. The data models describe the structure of the database. The types of hierarchy model. The hierarchy model, the tree structure of the parent to child class based on the hierarchy model. Yes. For example, library. So more than department branches are stored in the main library. Then branches are divided into the department is, and then every department stored the employee database. So one main library stored in all the department database. On the department database is covered by all the employee database. So these are the hierarchy methodology, the database technology. Another one is owner and the network model. Then graph model is the owner and the member. Owner are the upper level of the entity value. Then in square bracket of set type, relation between the owner and the member. Member are the lowest level of the entity. In between the owner and the member, what's the relationship between the entity level? It's a network model. This is second one type of the model. Say example for department store. The department store customer, manager, then sales manager. All the positions are available there. But the customer manager are based on customer manager, sales manager, all the manager are order. Customer need for the one product. Then take the store department, they go to the department store, take the product. They based on the customer take the product. Then manager and the sales man is a watch for the database. So how many product are sales, how many product are available here, how many, what is the position or the status of the product value. So these are the network model. And then next one, relational model. Tables values are relational for roll number and then name, the city, phone number, age. One database is available here. The roll number is a 1, 2, 3. It's a primary key. These are the primary key. Based on the primary key mentioned by the name. For example, roll number 1 so mentioned by the name is Ram. Then city of Delhi. Then phone number is available there. Then age. So these are the database entity and attributes values. Declare for attributes value. So roll number, name, city, phone number, age. These are the attributes values are declared. So these are the relational one-to-one relation between the main primary key values. Then next one, entity relationship model. These are the ER model. It's a very important topic. It's a ER model. It's an example. The employee ER model is based on the employee first name, then middle name, then last name. Okay, date of birth, name, address, salary, then sex value, then salary value. So these are the attributes value focused on the one employee. An employee is a supervisor. Supervisor is an employee. The employee another work upon what is this department. So another data values are department in focus on location, name, number. So department control of product. So the product attributes values are product name, number, locations. Then product works on the employee works on the product. So one-to-one relation between the ER model. Employee works on the department control of the product. Same the employee works on the product. Is how many works on in the company. Then product based on the attributes values are name, number, location. These are the one-to-one between the link to the values. These are ER entity relationship models value. The another one object oriented value. The any one object based on the values linked in object oriented value. On person name, age, name also the attributes values are declared. Then person student based on the student, the student based on the data values are roll number, branch, and marks. Then person they take the doctor, get the treatment from the particular doctor. So the doctor ID, specialization, count the operation. So these are the doctor. So the person engineering students. Engineering students means studying for the engineering college. See engineering ID or our student register number ID, our department then count the page. So one person to include for the so many of locations. The student take the treatment by the doctor. The engineer is the department of engineering. So these are the object oriented. One the object is based on the object oriented model. The database languages are database definition language, DTL. The DTL, second one data manipulation language, the third one data control language, the fourth one transaction control language. The first one data definition language, DTL, is worked for the operation of create the database value, then alter the any database data attributes value, then drop will delete or modify, translate, commitment, rename, commit to the particular data values or the rename. These are the data definition language, data manipulation language, DML. So one database, so many attributes values are declared. They insert the particular values, insert the in between the values, or update the particular data values and delete the values, particular row of the values. The merge of the particular row and columns of the values are called explain plan, then select. These are the data manipulation languages. The third one is data control language. Data control language, grant. A grant functionality for grant is permission to access the data values, the grant functionality. The revoke condition for the not permission, then protected the security of the database values. So grant is permitted, permission value with the permission, revoke or not permission. So these are the data control language value. Transaction control language, commit, rollback, save point, authenticity. Commit the particular values are committed, the rollback return values are previous values are rollback, return values are previous values are call for the previous value, save point, the particular save point, auto commit. These are the database languages. The example of database language, data definition language, data manipulation language, data control language, then transaction control language. Okay, thank you for your watching the video.